What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. Today, we're going to be talking about these 6 incidences that might happen to you. I hope they don't, but if they do, let's pay attention. We don't do these things, all right? So this one right here is going to be a little doggo that attacks somebody, and then we got a pedestrian that causes a crash, okay? So it's not a bad situation, but you know, it's not a good one either. And then we're going to talk about this motorcycle that is burning some oil and getting it all over his exhaust. How did that happen? Did we do a T-clocks? Did we make sure that everything was good before, you know, our ride and making sure our weekly checks are doing good for the motorcycle? I don't know. But make sure you pay attention. We're going to talk about that in class. All right, so notice this cop's in right turn lane. Okay, so we're looking left. Oh, okay. Nice. That's great job, Chrysler. Did a great job. Utter disbelief. You saw it before it happened. You're safe. It's all good. So we're riding. Now, here's that pattern I talk about all the time. Okay? I think Streamlabs is crazy. Open lane. Open lane. Open lane. All over. This person's already showing that they want to switch into our lane. We have big craziness. When you see this, be very careful. You should be slowing down anyways because we're going to an intersection. It's a stoplight, orange stage. Because it's an intersection, we need to start scanning and looking for dum-dums. We're locating hazards because we planned out our ride really, really well. And we're going to anticipate any of this stuff. So have your hands on that front brake. Have your hand on the clutch. Get your foot over that rear brake just in case. Do some progressive brake pressure. This guy did a good job. He saw it. Look at it. Front brake. A little bit of rev bomb. I wouldn't do that. I would make sure I kept my hand on that brake and allowed him to go through. Now, I don't care what the cop has to do or say. I'm wondering why he's even right there. He's not going up into this area. Probably pissing me off. Maybe he's having to stop there for a call. That's why the person decided to switch left. Who knows? At the end of the day, you got yourself out of the situation, and that's all that matters. Bruh. All right, anyways, moving on with this one. Nighttime, we have hazards at night. Can't see very well. Oh no. Oh. You okay, buddy? Oh, it looked like he had a collar. Oh, it might be a chain. No. If we could take anything out of this, look at his reflective gear. It works at night. That's all I could take out of it. Man, this sucks. Doesn't that make anyone's heart hurt? Ugh. I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, I'd rather see people get hurt than doggos. Ugh. All right, so we're moving through here. We got lots of pedestrians, different cultures, different area. Good job. Oh, that's a big fear for stopping in the flow of traffic because you never know, even if motorcycles behind you are dum-dums. All right? So you got to be very careful. And the pedestrian just walks off like it's no big deal. Pedestrian's like, oh, well, you got hurt, you got hit, not my emergency, right? That's the moment we got hit. So here's the thing. When it comes to a pedestrian walking across the road, is it your job to make sure that they get over safely? You can make it your job, but here's one of those consequences of making it your job. You possibly get hit yourself. So whenever I see something like this, it's not my responsibility. If they got hit and they're hurt, I'll go ahead and rescue that person on the ground. That's part of being a smart rider, right? And also being a good person, especially if you have the medical experience or, you know, you might have the duty to act. But good Samaritan laws anyways. The thing is, not my concern if this person gets hit by somebody else. It's my concern if I get hit. I'm going to navigate around this threat, which is him in the middle of the road, okay? That's why you got to plan your ride. Move out of the way, get out of the way. It's his emergency if he gets hit. It's not your emergency if he gets hit. It's not your emergency to make sure he doesn't get hit. Get yourself out of there. He gets hit because of that. You know I love having my phone on the handlebars so I can see what turns are coming up utilizing my GPS. The best way I think you could do that is using the ROKFORM mount. I use it for my mountain bike, the little FTRs, and then also the big boy FTR that I ride. And guys, links in the description for a discount. Check it out. You're gonna like it, and I'll be seeing you around. So we're riding through here, same super motard guy. We're riding. Watch out. Oh, 360 situation awareness. Good job. The motorcyclist is in the right on this one. He was not in the right when it came to that person backing up. He's in the right for this one, okay? It could have been the problem that he doesn't have as glorious a beard. It's a beard off right now. That's the problem. But no, good job on the 360 situation awareness right here. He's recognizing that there's something in his mirrors that's catching his attention, his peripheral. Even if he just saw it in his peripheral. Remember that 180 degree from the sides, right? So you could see from the sides. So it caught his attention. Now, when that happens, you see what he's doing? He's doing a great job. He's positioning himself off. He's locating the hazard, which he saw. He's adapting now. And it's possibly a navigation too, because it's a swerve. So he's putting himself in a better position for safety. Now, once you do that, yes, he is still a threat. So what you're doing is you're looking here, 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 and then getting yourself over here into more of like a lane filtering position, because this dum-dum's going to want to take something. Now, if he's in that spot, what you could also do is put yourself over here in this position, apply some good progressive brake pressure, let the dum-dum in. So now you can watch from the backside and you can tell when they're going to do something else dumb. Okay, so that way they're not a surprise from the behind, they're a surprise up front. Whew. Here we go, side of the vehicle once again. He saw it. Now, let's name one factor that's different than the others. Name a factor in the comments. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it in this video. Name the factor that you think could have been the problem. So I'm going to help you out just a teeny tiny bit, okay? It's Peter Pan's shadow. Always a troublemaker. Always, always, always a troublemaker. What do you think would have been the hazard that... not the hazard, the factor that could have added on top of something like this to make it to where this vehicle is like, oh, I'm sorry, didn't see you. I don't know why I had that accent. Smidzy, right? Sorry, mate, I didn't see you. What do you think could have been the factor and cause, or one of the factors of that? I'm not even going to say it. So we're riding through here. Write it in the comments, everybody. We have the side of the vehicle already, okay? So we were talking about the factor that might have been an issue for the driver. It's Ireland. Oh, I'm sorry. The factor that could have been for the driver not seeing us. Now, what is our reason for not seeing this pattern ahead of time? Now, what is that factor? Is it just poor training? Is it just not looking for what we need to do? Is it fatigue? Is it zoning out because we're listening to music? Are we white stage? What is it, everybody? So figure that out for yourself when you're out riding. So we see the side of the vehicle. He starts screaming. So that means he perceived it. He's reacting with his vocal cords instead of his hands. Maybe he's doing it at the same time because he does have that training so he can multitask and do multiple things at once. But the fact is, here's the thing. We need to watch out for sides of the vehicle. That's the intersection. We can already be prepped and ready before seeing something like this if we notice that there's an intersection coming up and we know people are going to be going into our path of travel. Therefore, we are prepped and ready before we even get into the intersection. That's what I want you guys to be doing. This is a great video. What do you think is the factor that might have helped out that driver not seeing us? Write it in the comments.
Head up here, put some gas on the hog.
Why is our speedo blurred? Oh, smoking. You
smoking? I think my bike is smoking.
Your bike is smoking, buddy. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
I'm looking in the mirror, it's just like, really?
Fireman.
I think my bike is smoking like crazy. Hold on.
Could be oil.
Oh my.
We got some alligator.
Smoking.
Get off the bike.
Holy shit. What?
Oh, heat ramp.
Oh,
heat ramp.
My oil was coming out. I forgot to. This could start a fire.
It could.
That's a lot of oil.
Hydrocarbons, you know, what's the flash point on oil like that?
I'm glad that this thing didn't come down. Holy look at that. I forgot to. Okay, I'm going to have to. That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, that's dangerous. So you're going to have to just kind of wait till it cools off. One of the problems with that is getting oil in the tire and then losing traction on that tire. But what is the phrase? What is the thing that you should be doing before a ride? It's like a pre-ride check. Write it in the comments. It's a pre-ride check that you learn from the MSF. It's pretty easy to understand. It sounds like was it like a clock or something? I don't know. Write it in the comments. And if you can, write what each individual letter means. Okay, so you should be checking this stuff before riding, because a simple whoopsies, I didn't tighten this up after I did my oil change, could have been a whoopsies, lost traction on that rear tire, dumped the bike. Even though you have the best fundamental skills, you're the smartest of riders while riding, you just kind of zoned out when you're doing your maintenance checks. Okay? That could have been a bad thing. Now you got damage to the bike, you got damage to all this stuff.
I forgot to... Okay, I'm going to have to... That's a lot of oil.
Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.